Yo, what is going on? You're checking out QGINHQ. My name is Chris. Welcome back to the channel. So Varmilo, Ducky, and MechanicalKeyboards.com came together for a limited edition collaboration that is out of this world. And I mean that in the most literal sense possible. This keyboard is known as the Flare Star, and it is covered in spaceships, UFOs, stars, you name it. This thing is crazy looking. Even the box is really dope. It looks like a pack of fireworks. Like I just want to throw this on my shelf and keep it there. It's a very, very awesome looking box. But that being said, it's a nice, awesome limited edition keyboard that kind of came out of left field. And like I said, when I saw the photos, I was like, all right, I gotta have this in hand. And it has finally arrived here in the studio. So let's go ahead and open this up and check out this brand new Flare Star. Included with your purchase, you'll receive a dust cover to help keep your keyboard clean. We have the keyboard itself, which we'll get into in just a moment. Included is the user manual, some bonus keycaps, which are a caps lock and page up key, as well as a white spacebar with a rocket in a more minimal blue. Overall, I'm not the biggest fan of these keycaps, but you might be, so I guess it's pretty cool they added them. A USB Type-C connection for power, a really generic keycap holder. They also included a Varmilo branded keychain. It's basically a little switch with a rocket logo on top to match the keyboard's theme. Overall, this being a limited edition keyboard, I really would have liked to see a matching color theme on the USB cable and maybe a bit of a cooler, more prominent keycap holder like we've seen on other boards before, but at least we get a keychain. As soon as you get this keyboard out of the box, you're going to be blown away. At least I know I was. The vibrancy of these keycaps alone are out of this world. I don't mean to say that because it's a space themed keyboard, but it is out of this world. It is a very, very awesome looking keyboard. The colors, you got the yellows, the pink, the blue, the whites, the different color legends, super vibrant, super wild, and they don't clash. They just seem to all go along so perfectly, and they probably were able to pull that off because of the graffiti-like theme we got going on the top of this case. You can actually feel some of these textured logos on here. We got rockets, suns, moons, stars, you name it. Anything you'd find in space is probably on this actual keyboard itself. A very awesome and unique keyboard. It's different, and I love different. I mean, if this thing is sitting on your desk and someone wants to walk into your place, they'd be like, dude, what do you got going on over here? This is crazy. And I love to see that. I mean, it's got so much life in this board. It is a Maya keyboard, so nothing too new when it comes to the keyboard itself. We've seen Varmilo drop this board in different themes prior to this, but I can tell you right now, nothing as crazy as what we got here today. It sits in a full plastic case with 4 rubber feet on the back end and just 1 level of height adjustment with the feet on the back. And overall, I'm going to tell you, just like first impressions, this is different. This is wild. So far, I'm loving this thing. I'm loving this Flare Star keyboard. It is crazy. This keyboard is available in 2 options, wired and wireless. They both cost the same at $155, and depending on which you choose, you'll have some different switch options. The wireless version has a wide range of Kale and Cherry MX switches that you could choose from, but one thing to note is depending on which switch that you do choose, it might cost you a little extra, so keep that in mind. The wired version, which we have here today, is only available in Varmilo's EC switches and will not cost you any extra up fees depending on your switch choice. The switch that I chose was the Varmilo EC Sakura V2, and they're a nice 45 gram linear switch that feels pretty smooth to the touch. These switches are a little louder than I would like, but overall I get a pretty satisfying typing experience. Typing and gaming on this board is pretty nice, and I have no major complaints. Even the stabilizers have very little rattle, which I'm not gonna lie, shocked me a bit. We have no RGB lighting on this keyboard. We only get some white LED indication on the page up and page down to show which mode your number and function row is in. Now, this is something I really like, because if you hit function page up, you get your normal 1 through 9 numerical row. But if you hit function page down, it will switch that row to your basic functions like F1, F2, F3, and so on, which I think is great when it comes to usability. I know it's nothing revolutionary or anything like that, but it makes navigation a little bit easier, and that's always a plus in my book. You could also lock your Windows key by hitting function Windows, which comes in clutch for us gamers out there, and you can reset your board super easily as well. Everything is in the actual manual, and there's currently no software available for this keyboard. Everything is done directly through the board itself. If you do end up picking one of these keyboards up, don't forget to show your support by using creator code QGINHQ at checkout. Taking a closer look at these keycaps, the primary keycaps are a white dye sublimated PBT keycap with some blue legends. The modifiers are a mix of yellow, blue, and pink keycaps, which are also dye sublimated PBT, except these ones have some red legends on top. So it's safe to say that these keycaps should last and not fade over time. Taking a closer look at these legend designs, I absolutely love what's going on here. The escape key has this really awesome lightning bolt. The spacebar has a rocket ship just tearing across space with some cool stars in the background. The enter key really stands out as well. We can't have space without aliens, right? We got a little dead alien head here with some crossbones behind it on the enter key, and if you look closely enough, you can see a little bullet hole here in the top right of this alien's head. It sort of reminds me of the Halo Legendary logo. If any of you guys out there are Halo fans, you guys should get that reference. And by far, my favorite out of all of these keycaps are these legends on the arrow keys. These blue caps with these red shooting stars representing each direction is super clever and really well done. These arrow keys will stay with me for life. I really do like these. They are super awesome, really well thought out, and taking a closer look at this textured finish on top of this case, it really ties this whole theme together perfectly. We got so much going on here. We even got some satellites floating around, and if you notice here above this little UFO in the right corner, we have a little Mechanical Keyboards logo hidden away, which is a cool Easter egg. So I guess it's official. We got keyboards in space now. Well, that is the Flare Star. What did you guys think of this keyboard? I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's super wild looking, and it really does give me that whole space theme and vibe. I'm really digging this keyboard. But I want to hear what you guys think of it down below in the comments. And if you do want to pick one of these keyboards up, please do not forget to use creator code QGINHQ at checkout, as it does help the channel out a ton. I will appreciate you guys forever. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I want to grow this channel bigger and better, and I can only do that with the help of you guys. If you liked the video, give it a huge thumbs up, maybe share it with a friend. And I do stream every Thursday, Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern over on twitch.tv/QGINHQ. All of that being said, I love all of y'all, and I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace out.